kids.
In a month from now, I'll be 59 years old, and I feel that I'm in better condition now than I have been in 20 years.
I feel really good about the results that I've achieved. The results were astounding.
I wanted to be thinner and leaner and stronger.
Without the Total Gym, I would not be in the condition that I am or feel the way I do.
I have more stamina. I'm able to walk further, run further.
Difference in how I feel is absolutely incredible. I'm so happy about my results.
Okay, you know what? The great thing about this hour is that when you actually pick up our Total Gym Fit, you will be making a commitment to yourself to live life in a way that maybe you haven't been able to for years, or maybe you've just dreamed of living, because the more you work on your body and the more you make your body as strong as it can possibly be, the more that you get to do. I'm Rachel Bosing, nice to see you. This is an hour of Total Gym Fit. What I'm really excited about, by the way, is that this is a model that we haven't been able to bring you for 9 months. So I'm gonna put these down here. This is actually the Total Gym Fit. It's the Rolls Royce of Total Gyms, and Christy Brinkley has sworn by it, Chuck Norris has sworn by it. It's celebrating 25 years. We've sold over 800,000 Total Gyms here on QVC, and this one checks all the boxes that you asked for. So you said, I want a Total Gym, but I want one that actually has more resistance levels. So this has 15 resistance levels. That's the most resistance levels that have ever been offered here on QVC. I think the last one was maybe 12, so now it goes up to 15, which means that this is gonna grow with you. If you start at level 1, as you get stronger and stronger, you're gonna use those resistant levels, so it goes up to 15. You said, I want a Total Gym that's gonna hold more person. So it can hold 473 pounds. You said, I want a Total Gym that has a full Pilates kit. So included in this offer is a full Pilates kit. You said, I want a Total Gym that has the ab crunch attachments that don't normally come with it. So we've got the ab crunch attachments that don't normally come with it. You said, I wanted one that has an extra large squat stand. We're giving you the extra large squat stand. So not only that, we're gonna give you 9 DVDs. We'll give you the wing attachments, that full Pilates kit, as I mentioned. You're getting the bar. You're also getting this. This is like for toe exercises that you can do on the bottom. And we got it for you in colors. We had 4 colors. Now we have 2 colors remaining. We've got a blue and a yellow. And Bill, I'm sorry, can you update me on, in the blue, we have fewer than 70, and in the yellow, less than 160. Now let me talk to you about math and talk to you about money and commitment. Because the price here is $699.98. Maybe you're like, full stop on that. But actually, the Total Gym on its own, before we add the extra large squat stand, the Pilates kit, the leg extension pole, the weight bar, on its own is $1,750. So on its own, you know, it's already $1,051 more than our price. But then we throw in all the extras. So if you were to a la carte the pack-up that we're gonna send to your home, you would spend $2,220.39. Right now, today, we're able to slash that price by, wait for it, $1,500. You could actually buy 3 of our Total Gym Fit packages and still have money left over for what you'd pay for one if you were to a la carte our package here. So everything you see here is everything that's coming home to you, which means you've got head-to-toe workout. You have head-to-toe workout before we give you the ab bar, before we give you the extra large squat stands, before we even give you the Pilates kit. Those are just extras. But the Total Gym is the gold standard by how people are getting in shape in their home. So over 800,000 of these have been spoken for. It's their 25th anniversary. There's 12-month special financing. So if that easy pay of 5 easy payments of $140 is a little bit too dear for you, and I can completely understand that, even though we're throwing in that free shipping, which is another $76, shop with your Q card. You get 12-month special financing, and that makes it about $59 a month. You still get it now. You get the whole 12 months runway to pay for it. And then you've got every single day to start the rest of your new life. Because here's what we know. We know that when you work out your body and you strengthen and you stretch and you tone, that people who are physically active tend to live longer. What else do I need to say? I'm up for that. Are you up for that? Let me welcome in my guest. His name is Dane Robinson. He's going to be doing the heavy lifting on this. We're going to hear some testimonials as well. But Dane, first of all, I haven't seen you in a long time. Nice to see you.
Rachel, you know, you talked about they wanted this, they wanted that. I will jump in with you and saying, you know what? They were tired about being sick and tired. They were tired of all the excuses. Everybody watching right now that doesn't own a total gym is just tired of having to feel a certain way, and this is their opportunity. This is our opportunity to change that one rep, one workout at a time. It's great to be with you.
It's nice to be with you. I would love for you to introduce yourself a little bit and how you became connected to Total Gym Fit, because you know you look like a pretty fit guy, and you look like this machine actually is still supporting you.
Oh my goodness, Rachel, I got in with Total Gym when I was a professional athlete.
Yep.
And you would think this was my secret weapon to perform on the field, but actually it's when I got injured. I had a ruptured Achilles, and I would wish that injury on nobody. But when I tore my Achilles, and there wasn't much I could do traditionally. But then Total Gym, being kind of started in the physical therapy space,
Yep.
was kind of my saving grace, where I could have like a boot on my right foot, but guess what? I could still get in my upper body work. Even though it was on one leg, I could still get my core work in. And then obviously do it single leg work. So Rachel, that's, you know, that was back in 2011. It's 2025 now.
Right.
And here we are still working on the Total Gym. So I say life is a sport. And if I'm coming from an athlete's mindset that I was injured and Total Gym was my savior, we get injured all the time in life.
Right.
But here is where is our tool. This is our secret weapon. And this is why it's still on QVC 25 years later.
You know, I love that you said it started in the physical therapy space. We've got a little piece of tape, though, sharing with you kind of the top lines of this Total Gym. I'd love for you to walk us through that. And then I might give you a challenge coming back.
You know, I'm always up for a
Yep,
challenge,
for
bro.
sure.
So everything that you see here, you talked about this is the Rolls Royce, and the Rolls Royce comes with all the, I would say, sprinkles on top. So you have your ab crunch, you have your wing attachment, you have your Pilates kit, so you don't have to waste money on a Pilates membership. You get a 5-star reformer in your basement, the extra large squat stand, because whether you need that extra space or you're like Dane and you're 6'2" with a size 15 foot, you need it. You also have your training deck, which also serves as a device holder for your iPad or your iPhone. It folds up. It comes fully assembled, Rachel.
Yeah.
I mean, free shipping and handling. You don't have to put this thing all together. You'll probably spend more time taking the tape off your fingers than you will setting up your Total Gym so you can get right to it right away.
I love it that we actually added that Pilates kit, because by the way, when I was in Los Angeles, I took Pilates courses, and I took them in a group because that was the way to get it a little bit less expensive, because personal Pilates courses are really expensive, right? And having that reformer machine was so different than doing mat Pilates. So this actually has that full Pilates kit, which you'll totally enjoy. The fact that you can do stretching on here, that you're doing strength training on here, the fact that I'm gonna get winded if I really like go all in, because you get winded in 2 seconds because it really does the job, is what's so fun. And you're gonna do it in your own home, on your own time, and it's quiet. But Dane, I do have that 1-minute challenge for you, because I'd love for you to show us. We always like to brag and say it's kind of a total body workout, but we also like to show that you can do over 100 exercises on this machine. So do you wanna be challenged with the 1-minute clock? What's your thought?
I don't know if I can pull off 100, but I can give you a good 1-minute workout.
All right, let's do 1 minute. Let's see how many different exercises in 1 minute. We're putting the clock up. There it goes. There's the estimated time we're starting.
All right,
go ahead.
here we go.
Yep.
So I'm going with my upper body, a nice little lat pull action. I can transition that right to triceps. Notice I'm just cruising on my glide board. I'm just gonna come up into a seated position. Reverse flies, boom, with palms up, bicep curls. Check that out. One of Rosalie's Brown favorites. She was just in studio. A little hip abduction, working the outer glutes. From here, I can just turn around, hit that core. Notice I didn't really change levels, but I'm working lat pulls overs and low crunches, compound movement, 2 for 1. Here, we drop the handles. We take it into your squat. One of Rosalie Brown's favorite again, a little cardio, a little high knee action. We have glute bridges, rocking that out. And you know what? Just because you talked about you can get a little stretch on, I'm gonna get a little stretch on too. I'm just gonna lengthen this out and then stretch it out. I can get the lats.
I can get
the hip flexors because we sit in traffic.
I know, I think that was I on 12 or 13? 12 or 13 is what I saw in terms of different exercises that you did in a minute. 13, thank you, I've corrected because Mike, I'm sorry, Bill got 13 in my ear, which is pretty cool. 5 easy payments of $140. As he showed us, Dane showed us that it's stretching. It, of course, is working out, but all those different parts of the body. We have a little video, actually, Dane, showing a little bit of red where it shows where you can really work out upper body and lower body. Can you talk to us about what we're seeing in this video and how it's actually targeting specific muscles?
You know what, we're all visual learners. So when we look at how exactly the total gym targets, say, your chest, you're working like a dumbbell chest press minus the heavy dumbbells. You want to sculpt the core and also strengthen the back. Rotational core work is going to get it done. There's not too many exercises on the total gym that's not going to impact your core. Even your bicep curls are going to be a core engagement. We know the benefits of pull-ups, but they're not practical to do. On the total gym, you'll knock out 40 or 50. You just saw me do a little shoulder mobility with my lat pullovers. Same thing here, especially for all you golfers and pickleball players. The biggest muscle group in the body, you got your lower body, your glutes, your hamstrings, the quads. That's what's going to get you to where you want to be at, one work at a time. Like my man Kerwin right here.
Yeah, Kerwin
went. He's looking great. He's looking fabulous.
Yeah, he looks amazing. So he went from 182 pounds to 155 pounds in 6 months. And he did that by using the total gym for 30 minutes a day, 2 to 3 days a week, only 20 to 30 minutes a day, and then just following like a sensible diet. But then here's Jenny. She went from 165 to 137 in 6 months. And she did that by doing the total gym, 30 minutes per day, 3 to 4 days a week, and following a sensible diet. You know, we show you these before and after pictures because they're just kind of places to start, right? An inspiration board in the sense that using this machine, right, in your home, coming fully assembled, you pull it up, and I'm going to ask you to kind of give us some measurements on how much space we need for this, Dane. You're going to be able to do, no matter what time of day or night, a full body workout. And just to, you know, I'm going to come on over here, back here for a second, because we got it available in the blue and the yellow. We had 4 colors. We're now down to 2. Not only are you getting this board, the total gym kind of map to show you what to do, but these are my favorites. Prudo, come on in. In this total gym, you're going to get these cards. And these cards, you can pick something that you want to do. Back exercise, right? Seated row, and it'll show you what to do. Maybe I want to do stretching, and I've got a whole segment on stretching. I have a whole segment on, oh my God, compound. Oh, hey, compound. Where are we going here? The compound row. Wait. Toe touch row, right? So you've got things that you can do here, and then also arms. Say I want to do arms. All these ways. I want to do a lateral biceps. We've got arms. So these cards show you what to do. You said visual learner. That's how I am too. I put the card down in front of me and I'm like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do on my, okay, that was really fun. This is what I'm going to do on the Total Fit gym. That's so funny. Did Rick really do this earlier? Gosh, we both are the same. So you've got this, that you're gonna have those pictures, which is really easy. And then here up here, this is that ab crunch attachment that everybody buys after they get the total gym. This is included in what's coming along with you. And then this is the wing attachment. Is that right, Dane? These 2 are the wing attachment, right?
That's our wing attachment. Yep. Pull-ups, hamstring curls, decline sit-ups, baby.
And then we're also including this. Why are we including this bar?
So that's our weight bar.
Yep.
So yes, we talk about a lot. If you're just starting your fitness journey,
Yeah.
but what if you hit a fitness plateau and you need to kind of get over that hump and try something new?
Yep.
When you add in the weight bar, you can actually maximize more strength by adding external weight to what you're already doing on the total gym.
I love that. Okay, so tell us what you're doing right now. Which exercise you're doing right now?
This is it. This is actually one of my favorite warm-ups on the total gym. This is what we call a cardio